Hi guys, and welcome to today's video on Wolfenstein: New Colossus and what we know so far. In today's video I'm basically going to be talking about things like the story of this game, the gameplay and the release date, so make sure you go and like and subscribe and we'll get on with the video. Also, if you're a fan of these videos, in this alright, I've recorded it like 60 times, I keep getting it wrong. Alright, this side there's going to be an I and a link to a playlist with info videos like this on Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and games like that, so yeah, make sure you go and check those out if you're a fan of this video. And with that said, we'll get on with the video. Wolfenstein: The New Colossus is the sequel to Wolfenstein: The New Order, and basically is an action FPS game which is really fun. It mostly involves you running around with dual-wield shotguns, shooting Nazi soldiers and Nazi robots in the face with these dual-wield shotguns right up close, and is just fun and really fast-paced. It's a really funny game that doesn't take itself too seriously, which I find just great because most FPS games now really just try hard to try and make themselves realistic and things like that. So it's really fun to see a game that doesn't do that as much and just lets you run around and shoot people in the face. In this whole alternate history game, the Nazis actually won World War II and now control most of Europe and have taken over America in this game. So you basically have to liberate America and do all that fun stuff. The story setup is that the main character, whose name I still can't really pronounce, has woken up on a submarine a few months after the events of Wolfenstein: The New Order, where he kind of gets blown up by a hand grenade. So he wakes up from his coma to a submarine being attacked by Nazis, and the leader of these Nazis being Frau Angel, who is a returning character from the Wolfenstein games. She is not a nice person, she somehow got her face torn off and stuff, but looks good considering that, and has just loads of scars and hates the main character. So attacks this submarine and tries to kill our favourite friend, the main character BJ Blazkowicz. The devs have said that this time around there's going to be more focus on story, which means there's going to be a ton more cutscenes and a ton more characters that are being added to the Wolfenstein universe. However, I think, there was enough story in the last game, so having more story may mean it's going to be a bit more boring, with cutscenes that are too long and not enough action. I might be completely wrong, which I probably will be, but this may be a problem for the future. Gameplay wise, there's a lot of variety in the levels in the last game, like being on the moon, and this game isn't changing that in any way. For example, the first mission in this game involves you waking up from this coma that I talked about, and then having to go around murdering people in a wheelchair with permanently low health, which may be annoying, but I think it's a better idea than just average normal levels that are same old. They have a little bit of variety and a little bit of spice. I know that sounded a bit weird, but yeah, they're not as just the same old missions and don't get boring over time. They try and make them slightly different. There's also a lot of variety to the levels in the game, rather than them just being different in ways. You can actually approach them differently. You can do them the way I would usually do them, which is dual-wield shotguns, screaming "I hate Nazis" whilst running down a thin corridor with lots of robots attacking me. Or you can go stealthily above or below, sneaking around and taking down enemies with a silenced pistol. To be honest, it's completely up to you how you complete these missions, as long as you get the missions done. Which, to be honest, you don't actually have to do, to be fair, so you could just stand around looking at the scenery. The arsenal you use to take down all these annoying Nazis are ranging from laser guns, which can just blow enemies apart, and they're really clunky and heavy to carry around, but no one really cares because they can just obliterate any enemy in sight. And then there's guns that can shoot mines, which can blow up and kill enemies, which is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't understand why I have to explain it. Also, the assault shotguns, or fully automatic shotguns, make a return again, and are still as effective and mind-blowingly amazing at blowing Nazis' heads off as they were in Wolfenstein: The New Order. A few final features are that officers are making a return, so they can call in enemies and continue to add waves and waves of enemies. They are in this game like they were in the last game and are really cool, I think, to the Wolfenstein game, and also there's going to be a ton more of the robot enemies, which are more developed, so are better and harder to take down. Wow, you actually got this far and watched all the video. Well done to you, whoever you are. Thanks for watching all the video, and just congrats on getting this far. Please go and like and subscribe and comment down below who you are if you got this far. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.